Corkscrew.
So Sean's just showed you how to do the kick the moon tutorial, and we're going to progress that on now to the cork, or kick the moon 360, whatever you want to call it. So it's exactly the same, to start the move, it's exactly the same as kick the moon. I'll put it into a few points. For example, you've got the takeoff, you've got what happens in the air, and then you've got your landing. So for the takeoff, you can approach it in a couple of different ways. But I'd say minimum you want 2 big steps. You want to step into the leg that you take off so that the leg that kicks into the air can swing through from behind and kick you, drive you into the air and get you your height. At the same time, you can kind of start it from standing if you really want. You can just step back, take a big step in and kick it. So it's kind of up to you. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, however many you want. The more steps you take, the more speed you're going to carry into the move. So, think about that. That's going to help you out. But yeah, for this one, I'm just going to take 1, 2 steps and drive through. So once you get the steps all comfortable and you're happy with that, you're doing exactly as we did in the kick the moon, pretty much. You're driving that leg from behind you all the way up into the air. Like Sean says, kind of not straight up, because you're going to be doing a backflip then. You want to kind of send it towards your other shoulder. So my right leg will come through and up to the direction of my other shoulder. So what you want to do is you want to kick that leg into the air, hold it up as long as you can to the point where you feel your other leg coming off the floor, leaving off your tiptoes. With any jump, with any kind of move that you're doing, jump off that leg as much as you can. Get a big spring out of it, because that's going to get you up high. Don't be afraid of going high. Some people think with moves they'd rather give less energy than more, but really, like, you're safer if you give it your all, get high, you've got more time to spin, you'll know when you're coming out, and you'll just be better off. And so the spin part, you can do it in a couple of different ways, but for me what really works is as I reach my highest point, the shoulders drive up as well. I'm always quite strong with my body, so I'm not like loose and slow, I'm quite solid and quick. You go up into the air, and then I kind of just turn my body, I look to where I'm going, and then I bring them in, and I hold it solid and tight with the rest of my body. That will create me to do the 360 spin, and then you've just got to think about landing. So you can either do it 2 legs, like 2 feet together, which is solid, and when I first started doing them, that's how I was landing. I was landing 2 feet, and it was comfortable. But then when you progress, you start landed on 1 leg, and then it gives you options to swing through into other moves. And yeah, it allows different combinations. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at a few of the moves and just continually, talk you through what we're doing. And Sean's going to help me out with some demonstrations as well. So I'll show you one quickly. Notice a 2 feet landing, so it's nice and solid. My knees ain't going to have any trouble with that, because it's, you're used to kind of landing those 2 feet. Check out Sean, he'll show you an example. Nice. See, in that one he landed the 1 leg, so he could have swung through if he wanted to, or gone a number of different places with that. I'm also going to show you now the same move, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you to the point where you don't want to kick your leg and spin straight away, because you're not letting yourself get up into the air. Most of the moves where you add spins in, it's a combination of the original move, say for example a backflip and a back 360. You do the backflip first, then you bring the 360 in, so you get your height, then you spin. Same with the cork 360. You get yourself up, then you spin. So see if you can notice on this one, I'm going to do it and I'm going to proper delay it. I'm going to try and hold that kick the moon out, and then I'm going to bring it in. And hopefully it should give me more height than normal. I don't know if you noticed that one, but it felt more to me like I was getting my height and then I was bringing it in. Sean, want to show the guys another one? Sean's got good techniques on his cork, so. Okay, so basically that was cork to cork. As we were saying, you can do a couple of different variations out of the move. That's one of the nicer ones, and you can just keep on going if you get that right foot landing. Another one is you do the same thing, cork, but you just hold the wrap a little bit longer, and instead of coming out on the inside leg, for me would be the one I take off, I land on. you spin extra and land on the opposite leg, and it just looks different. You hold the spin a little bit longer, and again, you can add different moves out of it. I'll show you that one. So getting out onto the right and to the left. But what do you reckon, Sean? Any pointers for that move that we could add?
Yeah, basically just going over what Chase said. Make sure you get your height. If you want to do the cork to cork, make sure you've got a strong first landing leg. And exactly the same technique to get into it the first time. Wait, arms go up again, twist it in. Don't think that as soon as you've landed, you've got a twist, because you're only going to be that high and you're just going to go.
And what about your technique for spinning? Do you have a certain thing? Because for me, it's just up and wrap it in. Do you have a certain style?
I try to, again, high as I can.
Yeah, and just hold it in.
Twist it in. It's probably the best and the easiest way to spin.
Mm-hmm. The more solid you are with your hold of the twist, the more tense your body is. It's just going to wrap it even quicker. So just, yeah, think about those few little points and get your kick the moon sweet, get it really high, and then start going for the cork. Do it in a safe place if you can. If you're outside, wood chippings, grass is a good bet. And if you're in the gym, then you're a lot better off. So yeah, on to the next tutorial.